Welcome back to Dev Radio. We are back with Lucky, who is helping us get ready for our OpenAI Hackathon. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Azure Form Recognizer. And over to you, Lucky.
Thank you, Matt. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're located. My name is Vishnu Pamula. My nickname is Lucky. I'm a cloud solution architect specialized in data and AI technologies, including OpenAI. I'm also amazed by the Azure quantum technology and the quantum computing capability. So I'm an ambassador for the Azure Quantum Service. I also love to share my knowledge and empower others. So I teach as an adjunct professor, and also I have a course launched on Udacity. In this video, I'm going to talk about Azure Form Recognizer service that can help us with the document process automation. As all of you might know, there's a lot of business data out there, unstructured format, structured, unstructured, including audio files, video files, JSON files, and so on. The challenges with that is these documents are not in one place. They're in different places, they're everywhere. We have various formats, and businesses and the executives are having trouble getting the insights from these documents so that they can respond to the customers quickly with their needs and also respond to the compliance and security requirements and so on. AI is here to help. Based on the computer vision technology, Azure has got a form recognizer service that can extract the text from the scanned or digital documents, understand the images, do the image captioning, and even extract the data from the business documents, like in this tax document, or could be a W-2, it could be invoice, and so on. Before I talk about the form recognizer service, I want to highlight the amazing AI portfolio that Azure has got. Traditionally, we have had data scientists build the machine learning models using machine learning platforms, including Azure Machine Learning. And in order to make it easy for customers, Azure has built customizable models without starting from scratch. You can start using these models like vision models, speech models, language, and so on, including OpenAI. And also built the scenario-based services, which can work out of the box to help you extract the data from the documents, like, for example, form recognizer to help extract the data from the documents, bot service to create the conversational services, cognitive search to extract the data from large volumes of data that the businesses have, and so on. And even we have brought the AI capabilities into the hands of the business users, where they can just drag, drop, and use the out-of-the-box capability without writing a code. Especially for the document process automation, we have 3 different services that work together to give the capability to automate document understanding and extraction. The base for this service is the computer vision capability, where a read API, which can digitalize the forms using the OCR technology, and also with content tagging, understanding the images, and so on. Form Recognizer builds on top of the Read API, applying the natural language processing to extract the key value pairs from the documents, understanding the documents, understanding the tables from the document, and so on. And then text analytics to take it beyond that and understanding what's in the document, understanding the sentiment of, let's say, there is a customer conversation that happened, understanding the sentiment of a customer, understanding even entities and locations, so on, so on. Typically, the document pass automation works by starts with ingesting the documents. Let's say you have invoices from 10 different customers, maybe hundreds of different customers, different formats. You ingest the documents, and then you extract the data from those documents. Then we apply the AI to enrich further and extracting more relevant information, understanding the tables, extracting the tables, sentiment detection, and so on. So ingest, extract, and enrich. The computer vision service, which is behind the read API for OCR, it just works by looking at the documents, looking at, like as we humans do, look at the documents, we read and we understand. That's what the read API does. It just looks at the document and it extracts everything that it sees in the document, any format. You can even extract the text from like engineering examples that you see in the lower page. And it can even look at the forms that are out there. It could be your W-2s, it could be tax forms, it could be anything. So it looks at those documents, it extracts what it sees in the documents. It can even do some advanced, even diverse content as well. As you see there in this picture, this paper was like muffled, folded in multiple times. It's able to even look at the text in the paper, in the scanned document, and able to extract what it sees in the document. So it can even do very advanced and diverse content as well. So once we digitalize the documents, get the data out of those documents, then Form Recognizer takes that input and extracts the information for us at scale. Let's see the capabilities of Form Recognizer service. We have the document analysis models, some of the newer capabilities like read capability to extract printed and handwritten text from the images and documents, understand the layouts from the documents. Overall layout means the headers and line items and footers, signatures, and everything. It does it phenomenally with these scenarios. We also have the pre-built models for ID recognition, like driver's license, receipts. You go to a restaurant and you want to do for a reimbursement. So you can just upload the receipt. It extracts the data from the receipt, invoices, business cards, and so on. And then we also have the capability to custom models, to build the custom models. Let's say there is a specific form that is not there in the pre-built category. Let's say a bill of lading model, a form. So in that case, or maybe healthcare claims form, in that case, you can use the custom models to extract the data from the model that is not part of the pre-built models. Here is an example of the read capability within Form Recognizer. It can understand, extract the text, they extract the words and paragraphs, bounding boxes of each text out there, language detection, multiple page documents, handwritten, printed documents, and so on. It can even understand the layout, like various titles and section headings and footnotes, headers, footers, and so on. So these are some of the pre-built models like invoices, receipts, business cards, W-2s, and so on. And here is the the way to create the custom models if your form is not part of the pre-built models, like healthcare claims, for example. So you ingest the document. Form recognizer needs about 5 different samples to understand, and then you specify exactly which fields you want to extract. Just drag, drop, highlight that field, and you train the model, and then the model will be able to work to get you the output from the documents. Then text analytics helps you understand with entity extraction, sentiment, summarization, classification, even translation, and so on. So with that background, I will jump into the demo to show you the form recognizer capabilities. If you're using the form recognizer for the first time, you need to create that service in the Azure portal. You would go to the Azure portal, search for form recognizer. You will get the page to create the form recognizer service. You can create it by using this link. It takes about a few seconds to create one service. But for the purpose of demo, I'll show you the one that I already have. So this is the service name. And you can go to so there are 2 ways of interacting with the form recognizer service. You can use the form recognizer studio to test your documents, extract text from these documents, train your models, or you can also interact with the SDKs. In order for you to work with the SDKs, you just need to have the endpoint name. You can find it here, or you can also find in the keys section, endpoint name, region, and keys. And you can use your environment like VS Code, Visual Studio, to call the API and perform the document parse automation. So for the purpose of demo, I will show the Form Recognizer Studio, demonstrating how you upload the documents and get the data from the documents. If you're first time in the Form Recognizer Studio, you would have to select the Azure subscription. Like I have three subscriptions here. I'm selecting one that I frequently use. And once you select the subscription, all the form recognizer services that you created in the portal will show up there. Here. So what you see here is various services that we have in the form recognizer. The read capability to extract the printed and handwritten text, even barcodes from the documents. The layout understanding like tables and checkboxes and so on. Some general documents like key values and structures like tables and selection marks and in any form or document. And pre-built models like invoices, receipts, and so on. And also the custom models for extracting from the documents that are not part of the pre-built category, and also even classification models, like understanding what type of documents that you have, so that you can use in a workflow. So for the purpose of demo, I will bring up the invoice service. So this is one of the pre-built models where you don't have to train the models. So what you do is you just either upload the files, browse a local computer, upload them, or you can fetch from the URL. So in this, my environment, I've got a few samples. I'll just select one of them, like here. And all I had to do is just run the analysis. Since this is a pre-built model, it goes after everything that it sees in the form, the company name, the addresses, invoice dates, invoice numbers, due dates, line items, everything. So what you do is you see here, like every field, it extracts with a probability. So for this amount due field, it says it's a 96.3% confident. That means that is the amount you field. You can copy this and copy it into a text file and extract it, or you can, if you use the API, you can send directly to a CSV file, to a database. You can do all that. I'll also show you another example where you can read from a document, from maybe some news article. So again, this is a pre-built capability. You just have to upload without having any background. It just goes after this document, and it extracts everything that it says. I'll also show you the custom extraction as well. Let's say one of the documents that you're trying to extract the data from is not part of the pre-built models, like invoices, receipts, W2s, and so on. You can create a model. So you can create a new project and give a name to it, and upload the sample documents. Like here, I'll just bring up a sample document, and you just upload the sample and select which fields you want, and you train the model. Just train it, and then once you train it, you will get a model endpoint name, using which you can extract from. So you can test it right here, or you can also call it from the using the APIs. So I demonstrated you to use how to create the form recognizer service, how to use the pre-built models, and also how we can create a custom models to extract any forms that are not part of the pre-built documents. So that is the overview of the form recognizer service.
Thanks so much. I feel like I'm ready for the hackathon now.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you.